Yo. Welcome back. How everybody doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all gentlemen doing?
You look good, Jen. You look good, B.
Thank you.
Come on, man. We all dressed.
Oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
We in the Batmobile though, but we dressed.
Oh, so that's it.
And we parked up. I'm doing this ammo style in the car.
Ammo style.
Yo, that's right. On the run, baby. On the run.
Move.
There we go. On the run. Ding, ding, ding.
B was good, B.
All right, much, man. Good, gentlemen. How y'all doing?
Damn, I dropped my damn. The worst thing to lose, man. Fucked up my whole situation. But anyway.
Yo, welcome, everybody. You from the East. I am back in New York. No more traveling for Q.
No. A temporary staycation in New York.
I like that. Exactly. Absolutely. Temporary staycation. That's it. I'm going to be here.
First.
And in a couple months, I'm going somewhere else.
That's how it should be, man. Never stay down for too long.
Nah, we're gonna be on a plane in a week or two again.
Yeah, look at Jimmy's big ass hand. All he sees is a big hand.
Good, you know. The phone.
Tonight,
I don't got the mini phone.
Tonight's smoke is, one of those. Drew Estate.
Pro Max. I gotta grab my shit like a man. I got man hands. I can't have a little baby phone in my hand.
The mandible.
Pro Max. Yeah.
Yo, that's a good cigar, Amo. I love that. That's one of my favorites.
That's tonight's smoke. That's tonight's smoke.
What brand is that?
Drew Estate.
Java Latte. Yeah. This one is what I'm rocking tonight.
What's that?
Macanudo.
Baby.
That one's good. I had that one.
This is a Macanudo espresso and cream. Yeah, espresso and cream, I believe. Very strong cigar, man. I'll tell you right now, this thing will put you down. Gotta be careful with it. So, Jim, what's first on the topic? Oh boy. I think we lost Jim.
Nah, I'm in dark. I'm in the Batmobile, man. I'm in the Batmobile. I'm navigating. So I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to get to the destination safe. But to answer your question, yeah.
That's perfect, Jim. Hold up. You want to say?
All right, so I think we're gonna start a clip. You know what I mean? So everybody kind of knows what we're about to get into.
Yeah.
And then we get right to it.
Behind me on the DJ table is one of the most prolific producers that hip-hop has ever presented, the mighty Mad Lib. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip-hop history. I am going to kill that. Wait, I gotta see this. Thank God that was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped. Where did that come from? Thank you, son.
Wow.
Well, like they said, Busta Rhymes, Jamie Foxx, ain't Chris Rock.
Listen, man, my man picked the wrong stage to do a what do you call that? A cameo appearance on. You know what I'm saying? Because it was nothing but it was nothing but goons in the back. All right, it was nothing but goons in the back. Like you thought you was gonna get your 15 minutes of fame. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that was like it was malicious. Like you know how when you got those overzealous fans that decide that hey, you know what I'm saying? This is my shot. Maybe I get a hug or something. You know what I'm saying? They fell to the floor, but then when he got up, he's like, oh, I think I messed up. And I don't know where he thought he was going. ain't you supposed to run back into the crowd so you can actually get away or have a chance? Like, why would you run to the back where everybody at, man? This shit, man. People are funny, man. People are funny as hell, man.
I think it's interesting, right? Because Chris Rock jumped right on after and said, "Was that Will?"
Yeah, word.
Chris Rock was perfect with that. Was that
Will? Oh
shit! Clouding him.
Yeah.
But to your point, Amo, if you thought that this was gonna happen, people were just gonna if you thought comedians were open season, you got another thing coming for you now.
Yeah.
You know, in the past month since you've seen Chris Rock. I mean, the Chris Rock and Will Smith situation. People getting sensitive or overly sensitive over just jokes, and you have I think T.I. had something where he jumped on a comedian stage. T.I. was trying to do comedy, and the girl she got him. She roasted him, and he got upset, and he grabbed the mic from her. You know, this thing has always happened. Like we've always known that we've seen clips of of comedians being run up on, either messing people up or people messing them up, and vice versa. But it just seems like recently it's just been a lot more. There's been a lot more of these quote unquote attacks, to say the least. And it was nice to see an appropriate reaction. And I'm not saying violence is the answer, but sometimes, once in a while, a motherfucker should get it. That's all I'm saying. Somebody should get it, because you can't. Again, these are jokes. If you're too spineless and too weak-willed to take a joke, then you should go home to your mama. What do you think, B?
Yeah, I was proud to see that. That was the best. That was the best time of my life to see.
You got the background. Your background always fresh, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you.
We always got a fresh background, no?
Gotta look good for the pot.
And the decor, man. I just wanted to highlight that.
Always, brother, always.
But yeah, what do you think about it, B?
I think that man got what he was looking for, what he deserved. That man got on the wrong stage. He thought he was Will Smith. Chris Rock tried to scream
Only
out
Will Smith get that pass, right? Only Will Smith get the pass.
According to Chris Rock, he got smacked by the softest rapper ever. That's not even the topic, but come on now. Dave Chappelle had the right amount of goons back there because they stomped. You should see the after picture what they did to the man. His arm was broken. His arm was turned the other way. Like, who beat him up? Somebody with Tim's had to stomp on him.
He said someone with Tim's had to have stomped on him.
They had some butters had to. Yeah, it is. Look what he did to his arm, bro. They beat on him. Look at his head. But look at that lump on his head, bro. They beat him up. They will play. I don't know who ever seen How to Be a Menace to Be in Society in the Hood. when they would jumping the guy in front of the girl's crib, and the guy they were really just jumping on the man, like they were jumping and stomping. That's what they did saying backstage, bro. And I find it very appropriate. The man, he needed to get his ass beat, because why would you run on stage and just tackle Dave Chappelle? When Dave Chappelle previously, after the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation, he previously told anybody, if you try that with me, I have certain amount of people with me that are not security, that police do not want to, that don't want to see police. You do not want to try that with me. And somebody went and said, okay, let me try with Chris. Let me try with Dave Chappelle, see what happens. Now look what happened to you. Now your arm broken, your ribs probably broken, your nose broken. You got a big lump on your side of your forehead. Now you probably got a brain contusion or something, because they beat you and they didn't stop beating on you until the cops came. So
Jimmy, what do you think about it?
Man, I'm cruising in them streets. My apologies. Hey, yo, man, I'm driving. I'm in lift mode.
Yeah, lift mode, yo.
But I hear y'all, brothers, man.
Oh, he's done. All right.
He's down.
It's our party now, boys. Let's go.
Y'all was that fun.
No, but like it's crazy because you seen after Jamie Foxx came in and Dave Chappelle was still like on point with it, and he was still like busting jokes and making it a funny night.
Because everything was taken care of. Jamie Foxx was back there stumping the man out. Jamie Foxx busting on back there beating on people. Allegedly, excuse me. They were allegedly beating on somebody.
Snitching like that, man.
The word, son. God damn.
I'm in the building, man. Y'all hear me, man? Microphone check 1 2.
Nah, you good. You good.
I'm back. I'm in the building. I'm driving. You know.
We hear you.
And I'm doing this from the phone. Yo, shout out to StreamYard. The technology is amazing. The fact that I'm operating like this with the phone on a phone, it looks beautiful. It looks crisp. Gentlemen, thank you for coming tonight.
Just get that cord out the camera,
please.
Come on, my charger cord, man. Y'all want the 4K view, man? Come on.
That's right. The people asking, man. The cord is still in the camera, bro.
Look, man. Dave Chappelle, man. Listen, y'all already nailed everything on the coffin, man. Like, listen, that dude is a fool. That tackle was terrible. Like, and the crazy thing for me is, it's like after all of that happened, yo, Dave Chappelle is just still roasting him. Like, he's in the corner getting a beating for what he just did. And Dave Chappelle is just like, yo, dude, like what you thought this was? The tackle was horrible. I was like, oh man. And the thing that I like the most is that they allowed them to beat him up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? They gave him a little too much time, but they was like, yo, bro, this ain't that type of show, bro. This ain't that type of show, bro.
Nah. You think they gave him too much time, Jim?
Yeah.
Not enough time.
Nah.
But then Dave Chappelle was like, yo, come on, man. Yo, yeah, all right, guys. Y'all can't just do that out here like this. Like, take him to the back and do that. I was crying. I thought he was going to say stop. He said, no, just take him to the back and continue. And then while he's roasting him, bro, he like basically goes, yo, let me go and check up on him, bro. In the middle of the show, and then he just disappears in the crowd. You know, he went and got a few kicks in.
Yeah, you know. He got some shots in.
Yo, bro, Jamie Foxx, he called Jamie Foxx. He said, yo, Jamie Foxx, you can always count on him to be there when you need him with a sheriff's hat. Yo, bro, I was crying, bro.
Yo, Chappelle's funny.
Nah, but listen, man. Listen, he deserved it. There's nothing else to say about that. It is what it is. Damn, they OD'd on him, bro. They made an example out of him. Like, bro, don't do that.
But the crazy part is, I don't even think his intentions were like malicious. I think he just thought he thought he was gonna get 15. Because come on, son, if you're gonna attack the man, you ain't gonna attack it. It looked like, you ever see when people was running up on stage for Mike Jack was alive, and when MJ
Emma,
was
let
alive.
me ask you this.
Yeah.
So I could pass the camera to you. My apologies. Yeah. Let me get off the solo.
Good. Yeah.
Here's one thing I did hear though. The dude that tackled him, they was basically like, yo, he had like weapons on him. He had a gun and a knife on him. Apparently, did y'all hear that part?
Listen, see, I didn't get that detail.
Well,
but...
no, it was a replica gun, but inside the replica gun was a knife, a real knife. So this dude is stupid, because if somebody sees him with a replica gun, and say if it's the cops and he does that and this thing comes out, or he pulls it out for some reason, he's playing with his life.
Yeah,
for real, because somebody's gonna think, oh, okay, this dude's got a gun. He's with it, and they're gonna smoke him. But again, the kid was 23. Apparently, Dave Chappelle asked to see him, and he talked to him, and he told Dave Chappelle the reason why he did it was to bring awareness to the gentrification of his of a family relative's house. I think his grandmother. Don't quote me. I'm not sure if that's for real, but either way, you have to understand, like to Amo's point, where back in the day, people would run upstage just to try to hug their favorite idol or hug their favorite artist. These kids are doing what do you call it? We live now in the social media age of the clout, the age of the clout, right? Everything's for the clout. So these kids are doing a bunch of wild stuff and craziness, and you don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know what do you call it? If it's gonna be a joke or prank, or if it's gonna be to attack, And he got what he got.
Yep.
He got a lot. He got a lot in a little bit of time.
Oh man, a lot, bro. This man's face is done, bro. Yo, the memes had me weak. They had to remember when Martin got beat up in that boxing fight. Oh man, they showed him in. I was dying, bro. He looked just like Martin. Look at Dave Chappelle's face.
He was like, "What? I don't know what he thought this was, but this ain't that type of award show, bro. This security here.
This ain't it. There's black people here, bro.
Yeah, word. You damn right.
It sucks too because the kid is only 23. He's gonna do major. He's gonna be assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh my god, 23.
Yeah, it's 23, man. He's a SoundCloud rapper, bro. A SoundCloud rapper, and he was trying to get some clout. And I've heard some of his songs, hot trash. I actually not some. I heard one of his songs. Garbage, bro.
I thought you was gonna say it was fire. He said hot trash.
Hot trash, bro. Damn. Hot trash. Close though. More like a garbage fire.
That's crazy though. Bro, they was on his ass like pit bulls. Like they was getting on the stage slipping. That's how crazy they wanted to grab him. Like I was like, dude, damn, this dude trying to kill you. You over here slipping on stage. He's trying to get you.
Even Dave Chappelle slipped. But what's crazy is Dave Chappelle has some really good hips, man, because this dude hit him, but Dave Chappelle stayed up for stayed up. And he actually fell before Dave Chappelle fell, because when he fell, then Dave came down, but Dave recovered real quick and was trying to take his head. You can see him trying to take his head off when the kid ran away, and everybody grabbed him up at the back. It was wild.
They're like, don't do that.
Wow. I think every single one should go that should go down like that. Every time we see somebody do some foolishness on a stage, that's exactly how it should be met.
Yup, exactly. That's how I should have went. That's how I should have went with Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Oh, he did.
His goon, Chris Rock should have had some goons back there. If he had some goons just rough up Will Smith in the back, that's how it should have went. That's how it would have happened in the Source Awards. That's how it would happen in Summer Jam.
No.
That's how it would happen in
there you go. That's two different. You know what I'm saying? Two different spectrums of the same coin. You know what I'm saying? You was in Miss Mary's house. He was in Miss Mary's house. We can't do that in Miss Mary's house. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Mary don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? That was a different platform. You know what I'm saying? My man was trying to, do some things. But listen. At the end of the day, the shit got resolved. No one really got hurt. You know what I'm saying? He asked for that. If that's the attention you ask for and you receive it, hey, I think everybody got what they asked for.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he wanted that.
That's exactly what he wanted.
That's exactly what he wanted.
That's exactly what he wanted.
I don't think you wake up and say, I want to get my arms broken today.
Listen.
I don't think that's
don't do that.
If there's a yard with pit bulls in it, and you ain't certain of the outcome of if you walk in there and when you walk out, if it's gonna be all right, when you step in there, you had to expect and accept all that yard provides. All right. If one dog bites and the other ones decide to bite, listen, what you thought was gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? You thought this was gonna be a regular night? Nah, you was looking for excitement. You got it, and guess what? You got 15 minutes of fame. Congratulations. I hope it was worth every coin, because he gonna get some coins. He gonna get some coins, but I hope it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? They did everything. It looked like they did everything short of ending his life.
I don't think he's gonna get. You really think he's gonna get something? I don't think he's gonna get anything.
From the publicity, yeah, he's definitely gonna get some coin from the publicity. You know
he's gonna get jail time for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, you ain't getting no money.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious how that goes down too. So you know what I'm saying? We'll keep an eye on that.
He attacked. He's going to jail, bro. That dude's done. Attack with a deadly weapon on screen. What do you call it? On screen? Forget about it, man. He's done.
What state was that? What state was that?
I don't know.
Because that looked like
he Hollywood
was filming a special. It looked like he was filming a special, and I was surprised that there was footage, because normally when he doing those specials, all your phones go in the pouch.
Yeah, he was doing a Netflix special for what do you call Netflix is Dead at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Normally you go in there, your phone is in a pouch. You know what I'm saying? You don't get an opportunity to film that stuff.
Yeah, well, there's ways around that.
Yeah. Well, we know that. Well, obviously, if we all got footage of it.
Just so you know, I always get a phone and all of those things. That's why you carry two phones. That's what I do. Remember the Solange or concert? And they had like everybody. Who?
Yep.
Remember the picture I posted?
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't give a damn.
You guys. You see it, you guys.
It's what do you call it? Yeah, where's the Hollywood Bowl shot at?
That's my boy right there. That's the man.
Yeah, man. Man, that shit looked painful. I was like, damn, they cooked you. Like,
bro, they beat the bricks off him.
They fried my man up big time.
He deserved it though.
No, he deserved it.
I don't know.
Damn, look at his arm, bro. Look at his arm, bro. His arm ain't supposed to turn that way, bro.
Damn, man. Well, listen.
Look at his forehead.
Don't go looking for something you ain't prepared for.
Hollywood.
He should have went to a Chris Rock concert.
Hollywood Bowl's in Los Angeles, LA, California.
Yes. I'm looking at it now. I think Orange County.
Yeah.
Right, Orange County.
Yeah, OC. Yeah.
OC. Jimmy, what's your mission tonight, man?
Yeah, word.
My mission is to remain safe for the pod.
You know exactly where you at, bro.
Yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? My man.
Y'all about to get my social security too.
I ain't gonna tell you that.
Yo, my man, you right next to King's Theater, son?
No, bro. Yo, you working with them? Working with them?
A
lot of questions. Are you asking those questions like that, bro? I don't know.
Yo, if y'all know where he at, man, y'all ain't from out here. If y'all know where he at, you ain't from.
Y'all know where he at, y'all ain't from out here.
Y'all ain't from
here. Jimmy, they got rid of staples like that.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, so it's time to go, bro. It's time to go.
And they said Foot Locker gotta go. We from Brooklyn, bro, so we know what this used to be. Where Edwards at, man? Supermarket gone.
Ain't there no more. Edwards shut down, bro.
Yeah, they closing down Dr. J's, dude. They closed down Dr. J's.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
They closed down. What, Ragamuffin still exists?
Yeah, of course, Ragamuffin's still there. They brought in. Yeah, Ragamuffin's still there. He brought into the community.
Yeah,
he ain't going nowhere.
Stupid.
He ain't going nowhere, sir.
He's still selling fake shit out there, bro.
Listen, yo, allegedly.
Yo, what's the next topic, boys?
Yeah.
What's the next topic?
Let's see what we got. Oh shit, that's your man right there.
Oh, this is my guy. I'm stressed for this one.
Nah, I think we should start with a moment of silence though for the bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean, before we. I mean, he was just getting started too. Yeah, man. So, yeah, it's fucked up.
Damn, son. Rest in peace to the man that was trying to fix the community the way he can by telling people the truth, and the females did not like the truth. They do not like his truth, even though the truth was the truth. Because I've been getting bashed all week ever since they announced this man's death, and it should have been hurting me deep. Because he's been trying to speak his truth and telling the truth about what's going on in our community. Trying to get the black man back to being looked at as kings, not as scumbags, not as deadbeat fathers, not as trash. He was trying to bring the black king back. He was trying to bring the black queens back. He was trying to make women understand you gotta be submissive to your man. Let your man lead you to the right path. If the man is not leading you to the right path, leave and get another man that is leading you. If you with a woman, she's not leading you right, get another woman. You don't need to stay with this person. And because of that, because of what he was doing in his delivery and how he was doing it, he was hated by the whole entire feminist movement, the whole entire females. They hate this man. I never seen a man get trashed throughout his, because of how he said it throughout his death. They disrespected the man. They disrespected the man's legacy. Called him all type of names. Oh, that's good for him how he died. He died over a young girl.
What are some of the examples?
Let me give you. I'm not even gonna pull up what he said on Twitter. Let me pull up one some girl was telling me on my page. Let me pull that one up because that one is it's blatantly disrespectful the way these women are talking about this man. It's like this man was not human. This one woman tells me, I find it funny how people pick and choose when it's okay for someone to. Finds it funny when someone's death is ironic. His death is ironic. I can't make anything less of what it is. That's how they talk about his death. The man died and it's funny to her. She said she's not making fun of how he died, but everything he said is not right. He wasn't the right person. This is another one. This is what she says. She says, God answered my prayers because he died.
Yeah.
Bro, I can show you this, bro.
People are crazy out here, man.
Bro,
answer your prayers.
Posted his death, bro, she said, God, and this is another one. Somebody wrote, "Is this news true? Did this man really die?" Yeah, someone predicted his death last. So basically, they predicted this man's death since last year. They wanted to kill this man. Why? Because he said the truth, and he told black women that you're trying to be something you're not. You get to a certain age, if you're 35 at a certain age and you've been around the block, you have kids, bro. You're washed up. If you're not married,
I did Q dirty. I did Q dirty.
What happened? Look, you don't like me no more?
Nah.
Kick it out.
I had to make a point. I had to make a point. Like, it might
don't worry,
well
man. I kicked me out too, Jimmy. I kicked me out too. I'm a troublemaker.
Bro, he said I'm chilling backstage. Oh, I could smooth it around. Oh, the mobile is crazy. Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that looks better. Learn technology. Looks better. Me and B on top. Always.
Yeah.
Hold on. Kick me on top. As always.
My man just come on, bro.
Just sit tight.
What it do, fellas? What it do?
Yo, Dice was good.
Just sit tight. Dice, you sit tight for the topic, man. We need. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, man?
Bro. These females is tripping, right? I'm not gonna sit there because I don't want to die on the hill.
Males too. There's males in it too.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that it's not. males, but I'm seeing a very, very high number, or just on my behalf, of females, and they come from a certain side of the. I'm not going to die on that hill, but a specific females are coming at this man for dear life, bro.
Yep.
Like the jokes, I never even. I'm not trying to disrespect women. I'm saying their form of joking doesn't go the way it goes with men. We take it there. You know what I mean? We make fun of the weirdest shit sometimes. Mm-hmm. The laughter that I was seeing from females, the jokes that I was seeing from females about this man.
Because of a man's death. I'm like, a man's death.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
because he told the truth.
Again, specifically
because
as death,
I mean,
I feel like you spoke on it, so this is a topic. I feel like I don't got to go into depth in a depth that is his death. But the reality is, like, they're shitting on his whole everything he did, as if he didn't come after males and females. Yo, if you a broke dude, do better. Fuck is wrong with you? If you're a female who overweight, what are you expecting to change besides yourself? Same thing with a male. He came at everybody equally. And to be quite honest with you, he had a very nice rate of putting black men and women together, who were men who had their shit together and women who had their shit together. You understand? Who had a mutual understanding. He has a lot of success rates of that because of him. You know what I'm saying? There's a good portion of people who are like bitching about him and stuff like that because of the fact that they necessarily they didn't want to fix or change certain things to become a better person. Like, you know what I mean? Or to get the thing that they're asking for. These people that he had in his groups, he literally made a lot of women and a lot of men happy. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of messed up that people are going about the situation the way they're going about it. Women are killing this man. And to be quite honest with you, in this day and age and what's going on right now, he was the only one at the height that he was. Not saying talking about what he's talking about, but backing up what he's saying. Research. My man is everything you said. He ain't finna sit there and go, he say, she say. My man's gonna bring a scenario right here, right now. Can you let me know what you're talking about? And I can, you know what I mean, sit here and explain to you how what you're saying doesn't quite connect towards what's hurting our community. And the fact that he was willing to speak to anyone about, like, you know what I mean, about anyone on multiple different levels. It wasn't just women ain't shit. It wasn't just fat women. Nah, he specified things like, what's your height? Oh, your height is what's putting you in that predicament. Oh, you want this type of male? In order to get this type of male, this is what they're going for. You know, same thing for the men. Yo, you want this type of one? Well, if your shit ain't together, I don't know how you're going to get that. You know what I'm saying? He was just a realist. In a time that masculinity was dying out, a lot of people was doing this red pill stuff years before him. But the way how he came, made it concise, moved professional, didn't completely insult women past a certain... now, I'm not going to say he did. Because he had his moments, but it was for humor and it was for clicks. I understand what it's for. It's for marketing. I understand what it's for. And he always admitted it, what it's for. But behind the scenes, he never steered left or right from what his fork in the road was really taking it to. So I feel like that man should be praised rather than, you know what I mean, shunned. But you know how that goes.
This is why I always promote every week. There's a show. I look at it. I watch his show. I watched this show when he did it. Every single time he was online, I was on it watching him. Learning, trying to see what he's doing, bro. Every time he tried to do a focus. He was going to put like focus groups in different areas of the country, in New York, Atlanta, California. He was trying to go different places to do with black men that are single, not married, and looking to build your financial portfolio, looking to find the perfect person. He was trying to build up the black man. He was trying to do. He was starting to get ready to do that, and his life was cut short. I feel bad that his life was cut short because I would have liked to be part of his focus. That man was trying to teach people some stuff. He was teaching me a lot of things. I was learning a lot of things. I was learning a lot of things that I didn't know. I thought I had the dating game figured out. Bitches and shit, but he was teaching me. Maybe
I knew it was gonna go there. I knew it was gonna go there.
I have some parts I need to fix. I can find the bitch and not shit. He was teaching me, bro. He was teaching me some shit, bro.
That's aggressive.
But his aggressive style was getting the point across, bro.
V is like, this is raw and
because everybody kept saying women ain't shit. These bitches. He like, nah. It's where you looking at. It's your circumstance and where you're at. Same thing with women. It's the circumstance that where you're at. It's you who's believing and expecting a certain thing. That's why you're in a certain area looking for a certain person. And it's like, come on, man. Come on. The likeliness of that is just get your shit together. And it's for our community. This is why it was needed.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie. One thing I'm not gonna take away. Anytime WT PPL came inside of the room, I ain't trying to make. If y'all catch me, y'all catch me.
I catch you.
He checked that shit at the door. Whoa.
Yep.
You can't speak on that. Sorry. This is for us. This is our. I can say that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They can say that about me, but you can't do that.
That's the worst. And what I don't understand is the double people was not the one saying nothing about it at all. It's our black queens that are talking shit about him. That's the most hurtful part, bro. He trying to uplift you, black and Latinos, and they're the one talking shit about him, bro.
Defended all the time. He always defended.
He defended them, but he was trying to put you on check to understand what the problem is, what the situation is. And the thing is that they're the ones talking shit about him. They're the ones disrespecting him. And then when it's time people saying they're not black women ain't shit, white Latin women ain't shit, the one that was there that was trying to fix the problem, fix the community, is the ones they're shitting on. They're gonna men don't defend us, men don't defend our honor. The one that was defending your honor, trying to make shit right, trying to make things right, trying to understand you. Maybe your baby father is not. Maybe your baby father ain't shit because you chose the ain't shit nigga. Maybe the nigga. Maybe you attracting the niggas that want to be on. Maybe you're attracting the niggas that ain't shit, that don't have a job, doesn't want to work, that want to place. Maybe you're attracting that. Maybe that's what. Maybe you're doing something wrong. Right. Maybe you're looking for something. He would ask them, all right, where did you meet your baby father at? Temptations nightclub.
Yo, he bought up a Flatbush landmark.
Yeah. You met your baby father at Temptations nightclub. Really? That's what you met the baby father at? How did you meet the baby father? Oh, he was.
I mean, they met at the club. They met at the club. That's what it was. That was the spot.
But is that the proper place to meet him?
Hold on. My guy Q didn't even give his take yet. So
yeah.
And I kicked him out like twice by accident. So I owe him.
It's all good. It's all good,
man.
I mean, the way I feel about it is, it was weird because I was coming back from Vegas and my mentor had just dropped me off. And the reason why my mentor, I was even hanging with him is because, he's the guy that put me on game. He was like a bigger brother to me. And he was always telling me like a lot of things like about life, about women. He's about 10 plus years older than me. He's retired now. What Kevin Samuelson would call a high value man, right? The guy owned a bunch of buildings, plus he worked a blue collar job, came from nothing, built himself up. And the same things that he would say, Kevin would say. And it's funny because like he dropped me off in his C8, right, which he just picked up, as his like plaything toy. And he's putting me on game. We were just having a good time staying together, but as always, he was putting me on game on how to get real estate and do this, that, and a third. And it's funny because as I'm in the airport, I'm getting my feed is going crazy with Kevin Samuels dad. I'm like, what? He just had a birthday last month. It's 3. And it was heartbreaking because I feel like we lost a.
Hey, what happened? Yo, Q with missing again.
I think Prada pressed the wrong button.
Again?
Yeah, I violated Q again, man. That's
what up, though, yo? What up, though?
Yeah,
like my man would say that.
Yeah, yo, go ahead, Q. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to disrespect you.
No, it's all good, man. I get disrespected all the time. I'm used to it.
Listen, man. I'm on the mobile right now, man. I'm inside
I hear
the
you.
spot.
I hear you. Trying to get that McDonald's Wi-Fi. I got you.
Yeah. The laptop here, though. I'm going to get set up real soon. But continue, bro. My apologies, man.
No worries.
So what you sent me earlier, Q?
What?
Okay, I got it. No, I got what you sent me earlier.
All right. Well, I'll tell you when to put it up. So when it happened, I was like confused, and secondly, I didn't believe it because we have there's always like some fake Rio. He died. This celebrity died, and the celebrity comes out like, oh, I didn't die. I'm still here. And I guess that was just me not wanting to believe it because I always felt that like at some point like You know, like this guy would be on regular TV and he would change everything. I mean, he already changed everything. What Kevin provided was the male perspective. The male, like the guys that are actually in this world, grinding it out, white collar, blue collar, um, and showing like what he was most focused on was the image of black men. And we've had like 40, 50, hundreds of years, and when it comes to media, 40 plus years of black men being thugs and violent and criminals. Whereas Kevin wanted to focus on the positives of black male image, right? He wanted to show that most black men, the majority of black men, are in the middle class. You know, most black men, have their stuff together. You know, like we have this, especially in our community, we have this image that black people aren't anything and they're nothing to look for, which is the total opposite. You know, a lot of black men have their stuff together. We're just not allowed. What do you call it? It's just easier for us to be vilified and demonized as these no good, no nothing dudes. And I think one thing he did very well was to promote a healthy image. Even me, I always dressed nice, but and I guess I could say this on the pod, but I always held myself back because I always thought I should be muted. Right? I used to wear ties all the time in my 20s. I always tried to change things up, but I always kept it muted. If I could, I'd wear a suit every day, you know, but I can't and I don't. But watching a guy like Kevin and seeing how he reports himself, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wear all my colognes out. I'm gonna rock out all my gear. I'm not gonna worry about what other people think because this is how I look and this is how I present myself. And that's one thing Kevin always wanted. He wanted you and black men to present their best version of themselves. Now, when it comes to all these women talking about him and saying that and dancing on his grave, you know, it's real sad, you know, and it's disgusting, because all the guy said was what he wanted, right? All the guy said was what he was, what his preferences are. We live in a world where any female can have her own
choice of the man, choice.
Traits that she wants in a partner. But if a man has any type of standard or any type of, well, this is a deal breaker for me, he's automatically called a misogynist. And I think it's messed up. And I think it's actually really vile. And those people, remember, the internet is forever, man. I'm judging every single person unfavorably that has them. Amma, what do you have on the topic?
I was kind of surprised, simply because, you know, my man B, you know, he kept for the last few weeks. He's been sharing the links for things. So, you know, I was back on my Kevin Sanders watching. You know, saying I took a little break. You know, because there's so many different outlets for the same perspective. You know what I'm saying? But I particularly was fascinated by his methodology and how he broke things down. How he always he was like he was doing a lesson every night. You know what I'm saying? He was teaching class every night. And you know what I'm saying? Even when you're watching the comments on the live feed, if you was a part of the super chat when he was doing his live on Instagram or on YouTube, it was interesting to see the floods of people, like people flooding the damn channel while he's doing these lessons. And it's always good to see a great orator at work. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody who took the time to put together a lesson and get a specific message across, you know, every night. I think 56 is still young. You know, he clearly had, you know, saying a wide spectrum of experience. You know, yeah, we married multiple times. The women you would catch him outside with. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the man had a preference. But he was definitely trying to to build the community. He wasn't trying to tear it down. You know what I'm saying? People be saying the truth hurt. It ain't the truth that hurt. That's your pride. That's your pride that's getting, you know what I'm saying, that's getting stepped on, and you're like, yeah, you holding on to that shit. Sometimes you gotta let go. When you slipping, so you gotta acknowledge that. If somebody else pointed out, you can't be mad at them for pointing it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't honestly, I don't recall a particular instance where what he was saying wasn't fact. You know what I'm saying? It was if it was his opinion, it's his opinion. But you know what I'm saying? A majority of the time, it was just, these are the statistics. Let's go with the statistics. This is what you consider the standard. Let's work with that and then work backwards from there. And then let's build on that and see why it keeps working the way it's working. So, like people like to say, man, listen, Kevin Samuels, rest in paradise. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, you know. It is what it is, man. Until Judgment Day, I guess, right?
Yo, Jimmy. When you set up, I want to go into those pictures I sent you to put on.
I got them right now from the mobile, man. Shout out to StreamYard, man. Beautiful
Shout out
technology.
to
On the iPhone Pro Max.
Yep.
So
on the iPhone Pro Max, bro.
So let me give you guys what's all that? There's a bunch of background noise. Who's screaming?
Oh, that's me. Let me mute my mic.
Okay. So when he died, apparently he was with a young woman, and they said the young woman said that she was a nurse, and he was having she had come over the night before, and in the morning he had complained about chest, having some issue, some pain in his chest, and that's when he collapsed on top of her and went down. She called the ambulance, called 911, and then also called for a defibrillator down at the front desk, so that they could try to shock him back to life. Right now, there was a bot account that linked a Instagram model called Afghan, and that wasn't her. She wasn't there. She had actually came on and said, I'm about to sue somebody because it never happened. Right. And there is a shout out to I'm sorry, give me 1 second. But shout out to In the Streets TV Reloaded, who actually got some pictures of the alleged female that was with her, because I saw online that a lot of these chicks were like, well, he died alone, and he didn't. I'll tell you who he died with. When you're ready, Prada, you can show the images of the alleged lady that was with her. That's who he went out with. So this is the woman that was allegedly with him that night.
Nice.
32 years young. So shout out to In the Streets TV. If they're right, they broke the news first. If they're right.
Crazy.
But to be fair, In the Streets TV thinks that there might be some foul play with this. I mean, I don't listen. I don't have my tinfoil. I left my tinfoil hat at in the club years ago. But this is the chick, and apparently she's deleting all of her social media. She's already deleted all her social media. Before that she could, though, this is what they were able to pick up, because her stuff started blowing up. I mean, for obvious reasons.
Well, she didn't kill Kevin Samuels, so allegedly kills Kevin Samuels. Of course, so she gonna blow up.
Well, here's the thing. She was with him. She was with him. She was with him, or allegedly, she was allegedly with him. So that's big enough. I know,
for the fact that she deleted all her accounts, made me think she really was with him.
Listen, guys, I don't know why black people always have to just go into these conspiracy theories. We always jump to the craziest thing. If she did the autopsy will prove it. But boys, again, he was a 53-year-old man You know, black people are middle age. We don't even realize it, but middle age for us is 35. Like most black men die at the, at the, what do you call it? It die around 71, 72. You know, like this is middle age for us. We die off early. You know, I think black women, they die at 81 or 79 or something like that. I'm not sure though, but on a whole. So maybe it is, maybe something happened, but I don't think it's that serious, boys. Okay, I really don't.
Me either. He looked good. He looked good a couple nights ago with his live podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Nights ago, no, it wasn't a couple nights. It was the night before.
Yeah, the night
before. I'm talking. No, the last episode I watched was the couple night before, and I didn't watch the link you sent me about the following night. You know what I'm saying? When he had the 32-year-old and the 48-year-old on, I ain't watched that. I ain't watched that one. You know what I'm saying? I started watching it, and then I stopped once I got the news.
Which one? The last podcast he made was Modern Day Woman Party of One.
No, he's talking about the one before that.
The one right before that. The one right before that. Yeah, the one right before that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I was watching his live podcast. I was like listening to part of it when the news came up on my feed, which was
me too. That's what I was saying. Yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, all right. I just start watching.
That's crazy. Yeah, they violating Kevin Samuels again. Rest in peace, man. Like that's not to be. It's not time for that. The man lost his life, but I mean, went out happy. I get, you know what I mean? In the middle of if that's how it went down. But rest in peace to the man. But
it doesn't matter. The message is out. The message is out, boy. Like what do you call it? We don't have to be silent anymore. We can say what we want. You know, we can try to build a better future. Like Kevin was never trying to save everybody. He always knew that like there would be like a big resistance when it comes to our people, because our people, to be honest, man, we love chaos. We love chaotic things. That's why we watch all the goofy stuff that you see. All of the hip hop and all that garbage. Like nothing that builds a community. We glorify rappers and thugs, and we over sexualize like the Megans and whatnot. Everything is about the WAP and whatnot. When it comes to building things of type of structure and trying to gain wealth and education, we laugh at those things, or we laugh at those people, and we call them lame.
But look at that. It's going for our community because of that. The one that was trying to do it, look at it treating the man because he was trying to do something positive, something helpful, something that would uplift us. Look how they treat him. Look how they vilify him. They treat him they treating the man like he was garbage, like what he was saying, like he wasn't saying has had the truth. And every female that I seen that bashed him. I deleted you off my Facebook because I mean, like, yo, hold up. That's what kind of mindset you on. But before that, I would ask you, the stuff he was talking about, do you fit any of those categories? 95% of them said, yes, I have 2 baby fathers. Yes, I've been through that. So I'm like, okay, so you fit the category. So you're mad at him because he told the truth about you. Is he told the truth or he lied? Did he lie or did he tell the truth? Which one are you mad at? Which one is it?
And you wonder why he like does things like this. Because some of y'all, because look how y'all violating him, man. Look, I got you, Kevin.
My name is Donna. My name is Donna. Thank you.
What would I be without you? I'm confident. Let me come in here and make a complete asshole of myself for no reason. Murder! What would I be without you? John, love you, honey. You go to go.
Oh, you sexy as a motherfucker. Hey, Shirley. Hi, big ones. Hey, Shirley, how you doing? Because you... No, you look fat.
Right. I'm not...
You look fat and you look old.
It does. I can pull guys like nothing. I mean, that doesn't matter.
Oh, my God. Stop it! You're almost 300 pounds. Talking about you can pull guys.
Anything. I can fix that.
You're going to pull a hamstring trying to walk.
Bro.
He said you're gonna call him.
You violated though.
Pure comedy. Pure
Yo,
comedy.
Jiggy, check.
He was pure comedy, bro.
Prada, check your text message. I forgot to send you one more picture. We can end it on that if anything. It's hilarious. But he violated though. He stay violating chicks, man. If they came out of sideways, he always smashed them.
Yo, so you come at me right, I'm gonna come at you right. You come at me correctly in a way I find disrespectful, I'm gonna disrespect you right back. This is my show. This is my podcast. Learn to be respectful. Learn your manners. Learn how you're coming at me. I'm not gonna disrespect you unless I'm disrespectful. That's how he always put it. And he made sure to let you know that from the beginning of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Everyone I'm gonna take today. If you're gonna be disrespectful, I'm gonna show you disrespect. Show me respect, I will show you respect. Kevin Samuels was a G, and he was a classy man. The way they're talking about him, so it hurts my heart. Imagine what they'll say about us when we're not. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And he's still talking shit. And he's still talking. Y'all still fan average. There we go, Kevin.
The reason why a lot of people sit here and even throw shit on him in the first place is because do you see the way how women speak to men?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Hey, fuck out of here. Da, da, da. Not all. Some. Oh, what are you talking about? They get in your face to hit you with the you get the
no.
You know what I'm saying? All of that, right? And what do you expect is going to happen after that, right? For most men, we go, yo, whatever, man. Walk off, yo, get your hands out my face, or some just catch DV cases. The way that Kevin Samuels was going about it, like, I'm about to make fun of this situation. Because you think you could just talk, do whatever you want to do at whatever size, at whatever look capacity that you are, and you just think that the world is supposed to just suck up to you, bow down. Nah. If you coming like this is what I'm serving you with. If you fat, you ain't coming to me talking me crazy because you fat and you don't exercise and you don't stick to a regimen, and I stick to a regimen. This is the way that he's going about it, which makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I think quite a fit female who was doing a podcast and mad fat dudes are pulling up. Like, listen, you ain't gonna keep up. You ain't gonna keep up because y'all niggas don't run, y'all don't exercise. That still will make sense to me. I will laugh at it the same way as I will laugh at Kevin Samuels' video. But because it's a reality. It's the reality. It's not what everybody is feeling. It's not the emotional side. It's not the what hearsay. This is the reality of what it is. Hey, man. All we could do is carry on a lot of the stuff that he spoke of, just like other people before him who spoke on a lot of things like that. Like, damn, I'm trying to get his name. Comedian, legend. He passed away. What is his fucking name? Black dude. Oh my gosh, he was big on it, bro. Oh my god, he's right there. His fucking name is right there. Shit. Oh, I can't get his name right now. Fucking A, bro.
Mooney.
Oh, Mooney?
No, not Mooney. He was on a radio. Nah, he said Richard Pryor. No.
I feel like we on Family Feud now.
Heavy set dude. I forgot his name. Patrick O'Neal.
Oh, okay.
Patrick O'Neal. He is the OG of all of this. I do give Kevin Samuels his respect.
You mean Patrice?
Patrick? Patrice. There we go. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I knew I was kind of wrong, but I'm like, I'm close. Thank you, Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice.
My apologies for sabotaging his name, and I remember this dude is a legend. I just couldn't get his name. Bro, he was the original OG of all of this, bro. Telling men, yo, dude, you can't be moving this way. And if you're moving this way, you gotta expect females to do what they do. And if you don't understand how they move by now and move according to what you want to get, it is what it is. It's a game to be played. Not always, but for the most part in the dating scene, you know what I mean? And getting to know people. See, everybody using each other. And he's the first person I heard to say that. We all here to use each other. And if you don't realize that, then you fucking up. And that is a reality that everybody has to come to terms with. Everyone's using everybody. If you want to sit on the side and go, I don't want to use people, then that's just, you're not really understanding how it works. We all as humans, we share things and we hold things back from each other. Mm-hmm. Correct,
yeah. Patrice, but you're right. Patrice O'Neal was the godfather of all this, and before this, the whole what YouTube calls or what the internet calls the manosphere and the red pill community. Before that popped off, Patrice was dropping all of those like on regular radio on the Opie and Anthony show.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually took over. If you watch him, he took over. And it just goes to speak like to the talent of black men. And how look at that, like the red pill, the RP space, and the MGTOW space, like those things were all predominantly like white males, and no disrespect to them, those guys like helped out and put men and men's issues on the map, but the person who broke it out into the mainstream was Kevin Samuels, and he was so articulate, and he was so smart how he broke things down. Like Amo said earlier, it was a lesson because he was a teacher. He taught a lot of things. He even taught me things that I didn't know, and I'm very well read on these things. I've read the Moynihan Report. I've read Subverted. I've read all of these like different things that publications about how about like men's issues and men's rights and whatnot, and how men silently suffer. Like Jordan Peterson comes to mind, and Kevin always shouted him out, like really mindful, like pushing our issues forward. I'm not saying that our issues are more important, but our issues are very important. Like we have a lot of especially in the black community, we have a crisis happening. I've said it to my mentor a bunch of times. I'm like, if we as a nation keep going the way we're going, we're going to be done in 3 or 4 generations. The black community will be fully absorbed into the United States. There won't be an African American community, because as you're seeing right now, where we have the lowest marriage rate, our women are married at 24% rate, so nobody's picking them. Black men, of the black men who are married, 81% of them are married to other black women and have black families. They're in their kids' lives. CDC wrote an article years ago stating that black men are the most involved fathers, meaning they're the most balanced fathers. They're in their families' lives. They're in their their kids' lives, and they're generally trying to be good fathers. That doesn't jive with like the last 40 plus years of image that of the ghetto, the guy on welfare that's been pushed upon us.
That's a fact.
So shout out to
a lot of topics, man. Because Jordan, I say you touched on a lot of good topics, and you name a lot of good people. Jordan Peterson is his shit is crazy.
Yeah.
When I found out about that guy, I was like, God damn. Whoa.
12 Rules for Life. Read the book, man. It's excellent. Yeah. Everybody should read it. I have a copy. If you boys don't have it, I have a copy. I'll send it over.
Yeah.
I agree. But I mean, at the same time, you should get Elijah Muhammad's book too. I mean, I feel like that evens the playing down. Because Jordan Peterson, he's speaking facts, but he's speaking of generalized facts. You know what I'm saying? Not you know what I mean? That shit that we going through. So it's like you need that Elijah Muhammad book. You need that. Letter to the Black Man. You need that too.
What's the name of the book, Dice?
Letter to a Black Man.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You know what I'm saying? Excellent. We also, don't forget, you got Dr. Amos. You know what I'm saying? All these guys
Dr. Claude Anderson too.
Yeah, Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson.
That's triple, quadruple OG, man.
Yeah.
For those who know, like if you really do your research and you really know what's kind of going on behind the scenes about Dr. Claude Anderson.
Claude Anderson's the man.
That man.
He's the man. Yep.
No, I'm sorry to cut you off, though, Amo. You were saying something.
No. I was just shouting putting some other thought leaders that specifically focus on black men and black communities, like infrastructure wise. You know what I'm saying? Because that's primarily where it starts. Like the infrastructure is lacking. The talent is there. You know what I'm saying? You know, like as I was growing up, I had an instructor, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, always reminded me that, yo, listen, bro, like, you got all the talent in the world. My people, he used to say that shit. He used to say that constantly. He said, my people got all the talent in the world, but they lack the infrastructure, and they lack the overall zeal to continue, because if you have this inherent power and you don't exercise it, the person that doesn't have the power that continues to exercise will surpass you in the end. And that's all that's been happening. You know what I'm saying? And now the reawakening is occurring, and, you know, we catching back up. We reverting back to the power structures being reverted back. And as long as we keep on that path, man, we should be good, man. We should be good.
But it's hard to say when you're on that path. When every time the black man gets back on that path, there's something or someone tries to go against it. Right now, I'm sad to say, is the African queen. The black queens are going against it. They're the ones they don't want to see a black man get up where he's supposed to be, because they can't say he ain't shit no more. Now we get our shit together. They can't say we ain't shit. They can't say call a man a deadbeat father if men are going to court not winning custody of their children. You can't call them a deadbeat father no more, and that's the problem they're having. What's up with the face? What's up with that face? You shoot with that face.
Yo, proud of you, stupid man.
Proud of the funny. But yeah, but I hear what you're saying, B. But I do have to give you a little pushback, because at the end of the day, like, we have to, like, build something. Like, we have to build, like, a brotherhood back up, and hold each other accountable, because we can say this is holding us back. But if 5 of us get together, we'd be unstoppable. And I don't think people understand that if 2 of us get together and pull our resources together and actually trust each other, you know, and have a plan and say, hey, let's do this, let's do that, let's buy a building, let's do this, you know, let's build a business together. We'll be fine. But I feel from what it looks like, black people are so gung-ho on being lone wolves that they don't realize that, like, the only way a society or a community grows or you grow is with a community, and we don't have a proper community. Now we can say, oh, it's our black queens. Sure, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying all of them either. You know, because there's some really good black queens out there. You know, so I can't just sit here and say, yo, it's all them. At the end of the day, I'm in charge of my life. You're in charge of your life, and everybody in my circle, I'm in charge of them to a certain degree. Meaning, they're falling. If I see Amo falling short, I'm gonna check him. He's my family. You know, I love him. I'm be like, yo, dude, you're slacking. You're lacking, and vice versa. If he sees that I'm not doing something, he's gonna check me. My mentor checks me all the time. He's like, yo, what happened to this? What happened to that? Like, yo, you should have had this building already. And he's right. I should have been I should have been on my purpose in that fashion. We really need to just focus on not blaming other people and just focus on us. Because if we're good, everything else will follow. Trust me. When we got our lives right, our money right, our image right, everything else will follow. The women will come. The men just have to lead. Okay, stop blaming it on the women. I cannot, in good faith, say that it is all them. Sure, yes. Do they play a part? Absolutely, 100%. But can we honestly say that's all them? If the 5 of us today said, hey, we're gonna put in $300 a week to a building fund, and all of us are gonna split up. Once we get that money, we're gonna put down and we're gonna buy a building. We'd be fine. We'd be set. And then we do this for each and every one of us. Like, right, we'll use the equity from this building to buy another building and this will be B's building, and then the next will be Dice's, the next will be Prada's, next will be Amos, and then mine. Before you know, within 10 years, we can all have buildings. With all our credit, I have great credit.
Yes.
I know Prada has great credit. I don't know about you. I know Amo has good credit. Like, we can all do something together, but we're so unwilling and so untrustworthy to look on each other. I can't in good faith. I'm sorry, B. I gotta go against it. I can't in good faith just blame it on the women. Who cares? Let them talk.
No, but I said,
who gives a shit? You know, we gotta fucking focus on ourselves. We gotta do what's right. We got to come together, you know, and trust each other. Am I wrong?
Nah, listen, you're right.
You're right.
You're right.
You're right.
It's not easy. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, boys, but it is what it is. Like you know, like the message is out there. Kevin's and it's gonna keep perpetuating. Kevin's like he may be gone, but it's game over now. The reason why I'm even on this podcast is because I see this guy do it. Right? This is a guy that he was a self-proclaimed simp in the beginning because he thought he was doing the right thing. You know, he thought he was doing this, and then he said, "No, I wrecked my life. I made these mistakes. Now I'm going to do better." And you know what? He went out on top. He went out with his star rising, all right, and on top of the world. I can't hate on that. I think that's a great way to go. Sadly, I don't want to see him gone, but it is what it is. The genie's out of the bottle. We're coming. Period.
Agreed.
I agree, man. Well fucking said.
What do you think, Prophet?
Yeah. No, I'm here. The reason why I'm muted is because, you know, I'm not alone. I'm with the homies. So.
Oh, what up, homies?
What up, homies? They're watching the pod too. It's funny. But yeah, man. I mean, look, man, all of this. Like I said, I'm not gonna focus on the negative. Like, he brought a lot of positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could go to another spot if you're looking for the jokes. I'm not gonna post all the comments and what they said and all of that. But I mean, look, he went out happy though. I'll say
those
that.
people don't matter though. Anyway, those trolls don't matter. Trolls with their Cheeto fingers on the internet. They don't matter.
My issue with I wouldn't have issue with it. The trolls weren't African American women, black women. That's my problem. Is that they're the ones that's trolling this man.
Can I say something? Can I say something? I don't control, but I feel like we need to like speak of an elephant that is in the room. This is social media. There are hundreds and thousands of fake accounts. So I'm leaning towards the reality of there are some that feel that way. Not a lot going to vocalize themselves. Not a lot even going to stick their names to this. I do believe there's a lot of bots and a lot of the idea of a troll isn't always a person. Yes, some of them are people because they're good at it. Only when they're really, really damn good at it, that's when they're people. But when it's just a basic follow-up towards something that's popular and going around, that's a normal account that somebody else is probably going on and just talking shit. Same thing about against black men.
Yep.
And they look and it's black women all on and shit. It's like it's this thing to kind of keep us fighting against each other. And I see it for what it is because I've been like sitting back watching long enough. Why does it always seem like every time something happens with a black woman, it's black men? And I'm like, I know black dudes who don't even disagree to that.
Yeah.
And most people I know are fucking black. Where they getting these numbers from? Oh, it's all black men. Oh, like what? How the hell is that possible? Same thing. Black women's like, I know too many black women who don't agree to that. Some may, but not to the amount that they saying this. Something's weird. Something's weird. Then when it's not trending, you don't hear nothing.
True.
What happened to the black men being bad? What happened to the black women being bad? What I see on TV and what I'm seeing in the streets is totally different from what this shit is showing me. Yeah, man. This is a game. And I'm not participating in it at all. I'm not playing that game. Like, no, I'm not gonna keep going against no, I'm not doing it. It's too easy. And I think that's the shit that we keep not understanding that. It's too easy. Stop leaning to the easy side. Let's mess with the side that seems to be agitating us because it's something there. There's something there. Why are we agitated? You know what I mean? Why are we uncomfortable with this? Let's get a little bit more comfortable being uncomfortable.
But it's best to be that way too.
Yeah,
the uncomfortable
shit is what's killing us, man.
The uncomfortable shit it gets you places. When you too
in an echo chamber, man. Because that's exactly what social media is. Fucking echo chamber, bro. Yep. It happens for all of us. It literally happens for all of us.
Something happens 1 minute, everyone wants to jump on the back of it. Everyone's on the topic. So that shit dies down in about a week or two. You don't hear nothing.
I'm wilding. I put final thoughts.
No.
I don't want to miss this.
Right, we're leading into that. Like, it's just that I would say my final wrap up is don't be concerned with all of the stuff that's going around. I don't think that much people dislike this man the way that it's being shown. I think that he has a whole lot more love than it is hate. Rest in peace to that man. And I do think our community needs to stop sitting here coming at each other and responding towards who we think is throwing dirt on one another. If we all focus, we won't even see that. You know what I'm saying? If we all paying attention to it, then where's your focus? And I'm a victim of it as well. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm speaking this, I'm listening to everyone on this panel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like we just talking about this. This is all things that everyone in here can use. Not only just the people who's viewing it. We just got to change how we're going about this, man. You know what I'm saying? And stop feeding into the shit that they putting out there for us to feel like we're destroying each other when we're really not. I mean, we are to an extent. Let me not make it seem like it's all. But there's always another side. And what we seeing, fellas, on a day-to-day basis ain't what they saying. So, let the social media is social media.
Social media is always going to be there to troll somebody or stir something up.
Absolutely.
Always end up staying stirred up.
Just real quick though, just on a positive, I don't want to miss this because this one is important and it's tomorrow, but we're not live tomorrow. So just real quick, we're gonna get back to the final thoughts, but I don't want to get this lost. You know what I mean? Happy Mother's Day. Shout out to all the moms. Shout out to my mama, my wife's mama. My sisters, everyone that got kids, my aunts,
my in-laws, my mama's mama,
my aunt, my cousin,
the aunt who played like my mama, the cousin who was acting like a mama when they had to wash it. You know what I'm saying?
They get the Happy Mother's Day first.
Yep.
They get it first. Then it's Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Yep.
those got to get the single shout out. Like,
I almost had Mother's Day to my side chick. That's a mother. I know her husband hates me, but still, Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day.
Yo, man,
what? She has kids. She's a mother. That's Mother's Day, right?
That's part of ladies, man. That's part of ladies, man.
Wow.
She's a mother.
That's why you say ladies.
I'm her side dude.
Wow.
I'm a side dude. She a mother. I said Mother's Day, right? I had to send the flowers. I can put my name on it by sending flowers, right? Right.
But so hey, look, happy Mother's Day to all y'all mothers. You know what I'm saying? And to all y'all ladies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
nigga Prada brought it back up.
Prada funny today, son. Prada, man.
I'm mobile, bro. I'm mobile.
Nah, I get it.
But I'm still. I have to keep the cam in one place. I have company, so I can't. But look, man. Look again, man. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. It's fucked up that that they choose and like that's something that you keep to yourself. Even if you feel that way, keep that to yourself. Like you know what I'm saying, like it's terrible. The man lost his life. Like. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was young, man. He was like 50, 57, 53, 57? 53. That's young, bro. 53? That's young, bro.
Yeah, it's still young.
It's still young. Like, we even touched senior citizenship. Like, it's getting that bad. You understand? You don't even get your benefits. Like, Social Security.
Word. He ain't not getting his benefits.
That means you got to get it even faster, bro.
You don't need to.
I don't mean to laugh at it, but it is funny. It's funny.
It's funny though.
It's crazy, bro. So, and Dave Chappelle was a great example. And Dave Chappelle said, I feel like he said that before, like, don't do that on my show. And boy, I mean, damn,
I ain't give my take on it, but I'm glad Brooklyn was backstage.
They cooked him though. They cooked him. I mean, I'm happy he's okay, but they taught that man a lesson, man. And he's young. 23 I still feel bad. He's 23. He got his bones broken like that.
I bet you won't do it again.
I mean, let that be a lesson.
I bet you he will never do it again.
And I love Dave Chappelle for still keeping the show light, kept on roasting him, brought celebrities on stage. Shout out to Jamie and the rest of them. You know what I mean? Like, but look, man, that's my thoughts on that, bro.
Oof.
What else? Right, we out of here.
Final thoughts, fellas.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm good, man. You know,
I'm good.
Y'all know
I'm out of breath.
Samuels, bro, but
I'm out of breath.
But let me close this out then, boys.
Mm-hmm.
One thing Kevin said that was always poignant, that even got me clear, was always as Black people, he always pushed therapy, right? If you have your physical is clean, you're taking care of your body. You should take care of your body the same way you take care of your mind. And even if nothing's wrong, you should just go for just a clean bill of health, right? Go to your doctor and see if there's anything wrong. If there's not, boom, keep it moving, keep it pushing, go about your business. You know, if there's some issues to work out, work it out. You know, and I think one thing that we're lacking is that there's such a stigma in our community about that. You know, we should just go. We should just go, at the very least. Let the doctor tell us that we are A-okay. You know, whatever issues you have, don't worry about it, man. Everybody's in therapy, and everybody has work to do. Even me. You know, I may look perfect, but I got a lot of work to do. You know, so salute to the Godfather. You know, salute to another brilliant mind. May he rest easy, and may he rest in power.
That's right.
All right.
Now it's time to watch the fight. Let's go.
All right, gentlemen. Yeah, it's time to go watch the UFC fight. The Warriors and the Grizzlies is playing. Like, there's a lot of things to watch tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm watching the Canelo fight right now.
See, this entertainment, gentlemen. It was a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
as always,
with the song of the week. Man, rock out to this real quick on the way out, and it is what it is.
Oh yeah, shout out to Sis Shakina. She be doing her thing.
Let me just put it all out there. I know I'm not the only one. I get depressed sometimes, yeah. Sick of my life, ain't that fun? Then I be looking on TV, seeing all that glamorous shit. Most of them can't compare to me. But while I'm here waiting tables and shit, waiting tables and shit, waiting tables and shit. Why the fuck I'm still waiting tables and shit, waiting tables and shit. Why the fuck I'm still waiting tables? Get back to tables. Yeah, my fake smile's getting tired for putting on too many shows. Got no more time for the people, but this is the life I chose. Then I be looking on TV, yeah, hating on that glamorous shit, knowing damn well I wish that was me. Still over here waiting tables and shit, waiting tables and shit, waiting tables and shit. Why the fuck I'm still waiting tables and shit, waiting tables and shit. Why the fuck I'm still waiting tables? Waiting tables. I ask myself sometimes, what am I doing wrong? If success is in my stars, why is taking so damn long? I just wanna be happy, but I won't be happy till I'm free.
I'm going to work only to earn the minimum wage. stage, I'm just daydreaming, thinking about ways on how to get paid. 1% of the world living carefree, they got it made, while the other 99% of us struggle as slaves. Screen change, and Lolo's, I'ma go insane if I make 2 more double cheeseburgers and one of them plain. I'm just saying, I'm tired of sweeping, scrubbing, and mopping floors, looking at my check, shaking my head like, what am I working for? I should be living the dream with my team out on the world tour. Instead, I'm getting frustrated trying to get through this 8 to 4 and say no more until better days coexist. I'll be here with sis waiting tables and shit.
Waiting tables and shit. Waiting tables and shit. Why the fuck I'm still waiting tables and shit? Waiting tables and shit. Waiting tables and shit. Why the fuck I'm still waiting tables? Waiting tables and shit. Waiting tables and shit. Don't wanna wait no more tables. Waiting tables and shit. Waiting tables and shit. Why the fuck I'm still waiting tables? No more tables. No, no, I don't wanna